Calling all killers, welcome all you kings, scream queens, and everything in between. This is the Kings of Kill podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Zack.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror. This week we've got another unrated request. Steven, will you please announce to all our killer fans what we're talking about today?
Greasy
Strangler. So close.
Strangler.
So close.
I knew it.
The Greasy
That's
Strangler.
why I straggled off at the end. I was like, nope, that's not it, but keep going.
Straggled off to Fraggle Rock. Quick shout out to Jessica for this request.
Strangler.
Thank you so much. If you would like to request an episode of the Kings of Kill podcast, it's very easy, absolutely for free. Head on over to kingsofkill.com where you can request your very own episode. While you're there, do a little shopping, check some merch, and you can become a killer contributor. Help us keep the rent and pay the power on for just 99 cents a month. That's kingsofkill.com. Thank you, Jessica, for this request. Actually, no, I'm not thinking it. What the fuck was this movie?
Yeah, Jess.
I know. You love this shit, don't you? You love this movie, don't you?
This is my humor. This is me. I made this movie. Thanks for watching my movie.
This reminded me of, we were hanging out one night super fucking late. We were hammered. I was like, yo,
True.
We need some food. We're dying. My liver's going to run away. Pizza's on me. I get pizza for everybody. I remember specifically you ate 2 slices out of a pizza. And I'm like, you better fucking finish that bitch.
That's it. That's all I need to keep going.
As a thank you for Din Din, you said, hey, you like stand-up? Let's put on a show. It's hilarious. What was that show, motherfucker?
Tim Heidecker's Netflix special.
It was cringe painful. I hated it. It was awkward, long. Made me uncomfortable. That was this whole...
It's the best humor.
You did it on purpose because you knew I hated it. This whole movie was I felt uncomfortable. It was cringe fest. I saw way too much schlong old man dick. I saw way too much hairy fucking bush. I saw way too many ugly fucking people. And the dry, awkward, strange sense of humor, God, it pissed me off.
This is Tim and Eric's Napoleon Dynamite.
That's exactly what this fucking shit is. Like,
dude, I love it.
I can't stand it. Like, I watched the trailer.
It's so dry, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, it's taking a laugh track from a comedy, and it's just so perfect.
I watched the trailer, and I was like, son of a bitch, Steve is going to love this, and I'm going to sit here drinking myself to death because this fucking movie grinds my goddamn gears something fierce, I'm telling you.
It's 98% of the people in the world would hate this movie.
Yes, which is why you love it, you sick bastard.
I'm part of that remaining 2%. Like, I love this. This is like, I don't know. This, not horror-like, but it's the humor and comedy. That's the shit I like.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I like Superbad and the raunchy shit. Slapstick, of course, like Airplane. But this.
Now, see, I
love cringe.
I understand that everything is on purpose. It's not an accidental bad movie. Everything is like, oh, we're doing this for sure. We're going full in, fully invested. And I like having balls that size about, you know what? We're going. Right? We're going cringe fest, and we're not giving up. We're not holding back. It's 0 to 100. Let's go. I appreciate that.
Just keep the camera rolling, and don't say anything after what you say. And it's just like staring.
I just couldn't handle it. It was too much. The jokes were just drawn out way too much on fucking purpose just to make you uncomfortable. Just so much genitalia just to make you uncomfortable. Like...
When he's unclogging her pipes, and she says, like, could you imagine if I farted right now? Good. I laughed so goddamn hard.
Between the old man's fucking 10-foot skinny dick that's always hanging out.
Is that you, Ronnie? Let's go to a disco. Hootie Tootie Disco Cutie.
Oh, Cootie Tootie.
How'd you like that
disco? Scene? Which one? I don't like any of them.
When they're just repeatedly saying Hootie Tootie Disco Cutie.
That was 2 different scenes.
Minutes. Doing the fucking dance, just naked.
Doing this fucking
For
shit.
5 minutes straight, they're just saying that over and over.
So here are some things I can appreciate. One, the balls to go full on, we're going cringe on purpose, and you're going to fucking saddle up and get used to it, right? I appreciate that. The cinematography was actually really good. Like the wide shots, like the angles, the sweeping.
Dude, When he cleans himself after each time he's the Greasy Strangler,
Genius.
when he's just yelling in the quick cuts in the car wash,
and
so fucking funny.
Speaking of that, the music dude, play that fucking beat. That fucking down, 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 down. That is a fucking sick ass jam, actually.
When we watched this like 5 years ago or whatever, it was always on. Our roommate would always put it
That
on.
beat is fucking fire. I wish I could like jam to like a fucking arcade to that. That's a sweet ass song.
It's on Spotify.
Dude, it's so good. You gotta sample that shit. It's so fucking good. And also how they purposefully, no disrespect, I'm not trying to be mean, they purposely got unattractive people to fill the roles. Like
Craigslist asked. That's why it's like Tim and Eric's. Like Tim and Eric get like the weirdest, odd-looking people on purpose.
Yeah.
To make it more cringy.
It's fantastic. So let's get into some stats. Came out in 2016, unrated, an hour 33 minutes, felt like 6 hours. The original running time was going to be 2.5 hours. Did you know that? 2.5.
That's a long time for cringe.
Oh my god. The director's probably like, you know what? It's even hard for me. It's even hard for me. All right.
He cut half of that.
Directed by Jim Hosking, written by Toby Harvard and Jim Hosking, starring Michael St. Michael, was a sweet ass name, right? He plays
Michael St. Michael.
That's Big Ronnie. Sky Elabar, that's Big Braden. Every dude who's friends, they call themselves Big. Every fucking person. Elizabeth DeRaz plays Janet. Elizabeth DeRazzo, I'm sorry. And this was totally an indie scene. The only reason we got this gem of a film is thanks to Frodo himself, Elijah Wood, who's got a great taste for horror. Let's be real.
He knows. I feel like he has like a targeted audience, kind of. He has
niche,
that weird cringe kind of thing.
It's niche
going on. I love it.
It works though. It was all filmed.
He's taking Tim and Eric and putting him like themes from Tim and Eric and putting him in movies.
Yeah. Originally released October 7th, 2016, on the indie scene.
Which is weird.
Came out, all filmed on location in LA. BFI Film Fund, Draft House Films, Madman Production Company. Had a budget of only $45,000. They did a lot with $45,000. Like there's a lot of prosthetics. All the grease, all the CGI at the end.
Gnarly.
Dude, between the needle dick and then the long schlong is all I saw, and then massive bush. Like
I can't wait to be an old man and dress up as the Greasy Strangler for the Halloween.
Crotch.
Like,
oh my god.
Dong out and all.
I would be so proud of you. I would be proud of you. Went on to make 67, so I don't know, got $20,000. But hey, doesn't matter.
Make a sequel.
Hoskins did it. You got it done. Thanks to Frodo himself. But I appreciate how brave this fucking movie is, how out there it is. But this is not my shit at all. And you were probably laughing your ass to the bank.
If you came over to my house during the party.
You would torch me with
this shit on the background.
You would torch me with this
bullshit. To make
bullshit.
people feel uncomfortable.
God.
And if you stay, then you're okay in my book.
I always
stay. If you can
stay.
withstand anything, if you can withstand this movie, you're powerful. You're beautiful. You're glorified bullshit artist.
Oh my God, the catchphrase. Bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist.
Oh my God.
Over and over and over.
I like how, spoilers, the guy admits to being the Greasy Strangler 48 times, and everyone's like, we're not sure who it is.
Oh, right at the very beginning, he wakes up. Why isn't there enough grease in this? And he's like, you know what, son?
Yeah, the grease in the
coffee. What if I told you I'm the Greasy Strangler?
Not
bullshit artist. No, you're not.
He wants grease in the fucking coffee. Speaking of coffee, today's video sponsor, Hanson Tankerings. If you want custom fire roasted coffee, head on over to hansontankerings.com. This video has to be sponsored. There ain't no ad revenue from this shit. With all your fucking edits, it's going to be horrible.
I don't know if I can edit a lot of scenes in this, but
here's
like maybe the eyeball poking out. Like I love the kills in this.
That's pretty epic.
The strangles.
Fun. The
people
eyeball
getting strangled and their eyeballs popping out, and he's just frying them up.
The pig nose motherfucker.
How about that? How about that ending?
What happened? It became an art house film. What's going on?
Explain the ending. Who cares about the spoilers? Are just trying to make it past 10 minutes of this movie, so who gives a fuck about spoilers?
I think the ending is like it's a metaphor for them releasing their humanistic side and embracing the Strangler. But
I think that's what they aimed for without saying or showing anything.
yeah, you think the movie's over, and then it goes on for 10 solid minutes of an artistic montage of bad shit.
Of father and son being the greasy strangler, and like them dying, but their killer side is still there. And the way they died, like the heads exploding, and it's just like clouds and fireworks. It's beautiful.
Yeah, is that champagne or grease coming out? What the fuck is happening out of their heads?
Both. I don't know.
I'll take it. And what's up with...
I don't know.
Dude, that chick, the girlfriend to everybody, that dirty hooker, god damn it. Fucking
Everybody.
pick a side. Pick a side.
Sometimes you gotta bang the dad. I don't know. But, I the dialogue, just like, this machine took my chips. What kind of chips do you like? The Ridge chips. What chips? The Ridge chips. And then they keep saying it for like 2 or 3 minutes, over, back and forth.
It gets worse, though,
That
because
shit
then
is
he's
so
like,
funny.
hey, what are the chips made out of?
Platos. Platos.
That's a 10-minute clip.
What chips? Platos. That's the same actor in This Is 40 when he's like, what can she eat? No fruit, no dairy. And he's like, no dairy. What the fuck is left? Paul Rudd's a fucking buddy. Anyways, he's not in this movie.
No, he's not.
I could see him in this movie though.
It was a rough one to get through. But I knew the second I watched the trailer, I'm like, oh, this is
As soon as you told me
Steven
Greasy
shit.
Strangler, I was like, Zach's gonna throw a shit fit. Like,
Oh man.
you're not. I didn't expect you to even finish this.
Oh
You had a
fuck yeah! I
hard time
finished it.
watching
Hey, someone request a video. I'm fucking watching that shit through and through. I'm studying
if
it.
you watch
I'm
this entire
researching
movie,
it.
you can literally sit through every single thing. Anything, probably.
I don't want that to be an open challenge for you to show me weird shit, though. I don't want that.
Tim and Eric, the movie, will be next.
I'm walking out. I hope the
John
Greasy
C.
Strangler
Reilly's in it.
pops my eyes out. So what?
No, it's
What would you?
this was one hell of a film. I loved that someone requested this. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We do appreciate it. You can request anything horror related at kingsofkill.com absolutely for free. Check it out. We love your requests
Too.
What's that?
His job is showing around the town.
A disco tour, but he's just making
disco
shit up.
tour.
He's being a
He's
bullshit artist, just saying, hey, at this 7-Eleven, that's where the Bee Gees met. Like, what the fuck?
And no one cares. It's like 3 people on the tour. They just, okay, whatever. I fucking love it.
Holy shit.
This is a greasy-induced fever dream that you probably can't wake up from.
Yes.
But,
Perfect.
I don't know. This is full bullshit, artists. And in my book, 4 out of 5.
Oh, that's
Because
pretty good score.
it's so cringy, and it does such a good job at it without... Like, some people would probably see this and be like, man, the editor or the director is just horrible. Why would they... This is horrible. No, they did that shit on purpose.
That's why I have respect for it. Like,
That's why
a
it's-
brave
yeah.
attack against mainstream
It's
cinema.
not that they're terrible. It's just, this is how they want their film.
Yeah.
They want it like this. It's not because there's some kid at an onion patch deciding to be a fucking filmmaker or whatever he's working at. I don't know. He could be whatever. Anyways, this is the film that they wanted.
Dude, okay. So last week we just did Sinister. Remember that? Which you can watch. Check it out on our YouTube catalog. You can check it out on our website. Listen to it on Spotify, whatever you want. You can even watch it on Spotify. That's pretty cool. We just did Sinister, and in it, like after Ethan Hawke discovers like those terrible Sinister tapes, he goes right for the bottle. Dude, 5 minutes in, whiskey. Now, I was just like that. I was like, oh, where's my cardigan? Oh, help me.
I'm very surprised and happy that you watched this.
Of course I did. Now, here's the thing. Even if you requested...
Would you have, without being a request? Like, if you came over and I showed you this, would you have just fucking left, slapped me in the face, or sat there and watched it? All of the above, probably.
You know I'm down to hang, dude. I'm a ride or die bitch, all right? You show me something, I'm going to watch it through. I'm going to fucking yell and berate you the whole time. But here's the thing. If you want to request something, even if one of us doesn't love it and it's like your favorite movie ever, don't stress. Don't stress. We still love you being a killer fan. It's all good. Or
we like arguing.
If you just want to torture us, that too. Fucking send shit our way. We're fine either way.
That's what I want.
We look forward to your hate comments.
Yes, bring those too.
Cool. 4 to 5. I'm okay with it because it was a perfect success for everything it intended to do. Right?
Yes.
It did everything
I
it
know
tried.
a couple more movies that I'm not going to name because I want to see if people will request them.
Dude.
But they're like this.
Every time you start naming shit,
waiting.
a few months later, people are like, well, just give it to us. It's your fault we had to do fucking Fast and Furious, dude.
That's true.
Oh, man. 4 to 5. I like it. Hey, shout out Jessica. Thank you so much for the request. Keep the requests coming. By the way, we're trying to use first names like we used to do. We kind of got off topic. A lot of people use really obscure email addresses and stuff. If you don't want to be named, it's fine. We're just saying thanks on a first name basis. We'll try to keep it up. Just a shout out. If you want to use your full name or nickname or whatever, just throw it in the email. It's easy.
Yeah. Which he reads. I don't.
Yeah, you don't read. You don't read.
Well, I'm going to read this horror news.
Oh. Look at you with the segue. Oh.
After being away for so long, Keanu Reeves is back as Constantine in Constantine 2. So they're making another one of those. The guy's, what's his name? Francis Lawrence is back to direct it.
Well, if we learned anything from Keanu Reeves stepping away from a project 10 years and then coming back to it, Matrix, I can't wait for this.
Bill and Ted.
Oh, God.
Maybe 20 or 30 years before that, but yeah. So Constantine 2, pretty stoked. I don't know how this is going to tie in with if they're going to bring him into the universe of whatever the fuck's going on right now.
I love the idea of Constantine. It's a cool idea. You know, I've never seen it executed awesomely, but it's always been kind of close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I didn't like the movie at first when I first watched it in like 2005 or whatever, but then I think it was just watching with other people. It grew on me.
I like the aesthetics of it.
You know what? This is just fun horror-ish. It's kind of horror-ish.
It's all right. It's all right.
Demons and shit.
It's a popcorn movie.
Yeah, throw around the popcorn, whatever you said. Have a ball. Have some grease.
Get some grease.
Get some grease.
Every time
on your...
the grease was unprepared, he's like, no, that's not right. And he would just help himself at a restaurant.
I'm going to dump this whole dog in. This is how you grease it.
Oh, my God. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Sick.
We got some trivia, man. You ready?
Trivia, pursuit me.
As a build-up, you should play more of that fucking banging music. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, hell yeah. YouTube, don't copyright this shit. This is banging.
What?
Fuck you.
What? Fuck YouTube. What 1986 horror movie features cameos from Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons?
Fuck. 86.
Yeah.
No.
Trick or Treat.
What?
So I don't think I've seen that Trick or Treat. I've seen Trick or Treat, but I don't think I've seen 86's Trick or Treat.
I have not seen that. Someone requested.
But someone with Kiss and Ozzy at the same movie, and it's horror? Hello?
I didn't even know there was a movie before that.
Right in the
Trick or Treat.
Shit down. Trick or Treat.
Anyways, we're the kings of horror, so we've seen it. What are you guys talking
Just
about?
rebranded us to a lamer name.
We're the jesters of horror.
That would be a much more accurate description of us. Next week, we got another request.
What is it?
I would like to thank all of our killer fans for all your requests. We appreciate you listening, watching, and whatever you're doing. Thanks for sticking with us. This requestor was so kind, a true killer fan, to name such an obscure movie, he actually sent us copies. Zoom in, tighter.
I don't know. I don't have it. What is it?
Zoom the fuck in. Near Death. Shout out to Seth for providing us with some sweet ass copies.
Oh, it's in my fucking library.
What's that?
Cool. I was trying to find my copy. I didn't know that's the movie that we're doing next.
It, I'm gonna beat the shit.
I would have zoomed in on my copy, but I don't have it. It's in my library.
I held it up for the camera. I'll do it again. I said zoom, motherfucker.
Oh, on yours. Okay, zooming.
It's too late. It's gone. You missed it.
I already zoomed, like when you said it the first time. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure.
I'll edit it right here.
You rewind it right now and go back.
I'm not doing that. It's too much work. That's like 5 hours.
Oh, it's fucking probably, dude. Oh, man. I remember when you were trying to get the blood effect going for our logo, and then I spent like fucking 3 hours deep diving that shit, sent something to you, and he's like, oh, yeah, I got that part. Yeah. I'm like, that took forever. Editing sucks. I don't know why you love it so much. I'll stick with the audio, bro. Fuck editing. Ugh. All right, man. Next week, Near Death. Thank y'all so much for listening. We appreciate you. Head on over to kingsofkill.com. Request your episode today. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill.
The Kings of Kill.
Thanks, killers.